Imagine this. One moment, the world is celebrating unstoppable prosperity. The next, millions are out of work, banks are collapsing, and ordinary families are left with nothing. This happened in 1929, and again almost a century later in 2008. Two crashes, worlds apart yet hauntingly similar. Today, let's uncover the story of history's greatest financial disasters and the lessons they still scream at us today. The 1920s were a decade of champagne and jazz. Stock prices soared, fortunes were made overnight, and everyone believed the good times would never end. Families borrowed money just to buy stocks, dreaming of easy wealth. But in October 1929, reality came crashing down. The markets tumbled, panic spread like wildfire. Investors sold everything, banks failed, and unemployment skyrocketed. Suddenly, the dream turned into the Great Depression, a decade of poverty, hunger, and despair that rippled across the entire world. And all of it began with the same dangerous illusion we still see today, the belief that markets only go up. Fast forward to the early 2000s. The players were different, but the story felt the same. This time it wasn't stocks, it was housing. Banks handed out mortgages like candy, even to people who couldn't afford them. These loans were bundled into complex financial products, spread across the globe, and stamped with a false label of safety. But when homeowners began defaulting, the bubble popped. In 2008, the world watched in shock as Lehman Brothers collapsed. Trillions of dollars vanished. Families lost homes. Jobs disappeared overnight. Once again, fear and panic gripped the global economy. Two different eras, two different markets. But the echoes are unmistakable. Both crises were fueled by unchecked greed, speculation, and blind optimism. Both spread far beyond their borders, showing just how fragile our global economy really is. The key difference? In 1929, governments hesitated. The Depression dragged on for years. In 2008, policymakers acted, quickly pumping money into the system, bailing out banks and slashing interest rates. Painful? Yes, but those actions prevented a second Great Depression. So what can we learn? First, bubbles always burst. No matter how good it looks, unsustainable growth eventually collapses. Second, strong regulation isn't a brake on prosperity. It's a seatbelt. You may not like wearing it, but when the crash comes, it saves lives. And finally, speed matters. In 1929, hesitation worsened the disaster. In 2008, quick action, however unpopular, stopped the bleeding. 1929 versus 2008. Different times, different markets. Same warning, prosperity without caution is fragile. And history may not repeat itself word for word, but it always rhymes. So the real question is, when the next crash comes, and it will we be ready? If you found this story eye-opening, hit like, share it with a friend. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into the world of economics and history.